That's insulting. Level 99. Also, yes, getting to level 100 is not difficult in this game. They realized that with one little thing. There is a move that they invented called Freeze Dry. And what that does is, its effect is it's super effective against water-type moves. Well, not water-type moves, water-type Pokemon. But that also means that if its secondary typing happens to also be weak to ice, like for example, Whiscash being water-ground, it takes the 6 times damage. I think it used to be like 4 times, now it's a lot higher. Also, people not having counters to grass types, yes, that is real. Okay, what are my berries now? Nope, didn't get enough. Yeah. But I feel like it was also a big answer to Kingdra. Because Kingdra is... Pokemon like Kingdra and Palkia are very difficult to deal with because of their typing. Well, this one would be a death wish if you were playing Gen 1. A level 4 Psychic Zone. Good thing I have all of the dark types. Dark and ghost types. I'm literally assembling the Avengers. I have a team for every single moment. Yeah. And, it became one of the most OP moves for Lapras. Because Lapras has a very high special attack. So it using, people would choose it to learn Freeze Dry over Thunderbolt now. Because it would be a lot stronger than Thunderbolt. For various reasons. 1, same type attack bonus. And 2, Lapras' special attack and the fact that it can hit its own kin for a lot of damage is kind of absurd. My Gigantamax Lapras in Sword and Shield. It has Freeze Dry as one of its default attacks, so... yeah. See, that was my goal with this as well, is creating multiple teams for any situation. It'll also help me online, but I don't know. I'm kind of weird about the online battling. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Also, yeah, going back to Freeze Dry, I believe it's slightly weaker than Ice Beam, but because of its added effect, people prefer it. How are you supposed to make that? Booyah. Okay, after we clear out this zone, I'm going to take a break. Because the problem is, now I gotta grind for berries. Unaware opponents in one hit. Alright. Go ahead and do just that. Again, this would be suicide if this were Gen 1. But it isn't. Ah yes, everyone remember the glory days of OP psychic types. Still a good type, but it's not as OP as it once was. Ah, even the crit wasn't enough. Oh well, I couldn't defeat the Pokemon in one blow, so let's bring out a Pokemon that can. The Harbinger of Death, Yveltal. And a Alolan Raichu? I mean, yeah, that is a psychic type. Oh yeah, absolutely. Psychic type is still very powerful. It's just, Alakazam's not very good in this game because of how squishy it is. So it's like, find an alternative psychic type if you go to round 1. It's almost like psychic types were supposed to be like mages. Here's what I think about your light screen. Couldn't get the reflect up in time. Yep. And some Pokemon, you gotta think about what they're based on. Like, for example, what is Drowsy? It's a tapir. As for its evolution, well, read into that however you want. So, you notice I have Xerneas and Yveltal. So, time for some lore dump. They are based on the beings of Yggdrasil. Xerneas is the tree of life, and Yveltal is the cocoon of death. So then that begs the question, well, how does Zygarde fit into this? It is the controller. The one that keeps order out of all of them. It's weird. Yeah, Zygarde's the world serpent. That's what it's based on, but what it does is it maintains order, keeps the others from going insane, essentially, and destroying the world. However, as we've seen with certain characters, what happens when a god gains too much control? I have yet to find you. Oh, that was the normal type I didn't recognize. It was Indeedee. How come I didn't find one? Oh, that's annoying. Speaking of Slowbro. Alright, that's how you want to play. Yep, exactly. Another gold cap. Cool. You never have too many of those. Yep. So, every box art legendary has lore to it, which is interesting to think about. Ah, that makes sense. Haughty and Scald. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. So, we are going to take a quick break. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Also, yeah, that does also explain Solgaleo and Lunala a bit. How that brings them into this. So it's working twofold. One, I get to grind up my Pokemon up to good levels, and can also find while also finding the berries that I need. Okay. I need 3 of those. Yeah, this is going to be a bit. I have the Tanga berries, the Koba berry, and the Yachi berry, though, but I need 2 more of these. Steel type, normal. Let's see. A good hint is what the normal berry does. Weakens ghost type moves. Okay. So what that means is look for psychic, ghost, and yeah, psychic and ghost zones. That might be a little crazy, because it looks like we're going to have, we might have to deal with some Wild Alakazam. If you want a good challenge, yes, it is worth it. They also make shiny hunting absurdly easy in this game because of all the DLC stuff, so I like that. Okay, I want to use this one. Also, a lot of cool returning Pokemon like a Lysopod are here, so I'd say it is. I like it. Though the boss fights are kind of BS, but whatever. Let's see. Catch wild Pokemon, destroy floating Pokeballs. Honestly, that's pretty easy task. I don't think DLC ever goes on sale, though, is the problem. I can never recall it going on sale. I understand the issues too. Is like, yeah, it's starting to become a thing where Digimon and Pokemon are ripping each other off again. Darn. That doesn't count. Yeah, that's true. Huh. So I have no other way around this, huh? And how many times this Game Freak just outright lied about stuff now at this point? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's actually kind of scary. Seeing this many Kadabra and Alakazam just wandering around. Alakazam looks smaller than a Kadabra. It actually confused me. It's hilarious watching Psychic types try to use Psychic moves on a Dark type Pokemon. It's like, what do you think is supposed to happen? No, of course not. We know this. Of course, we're getting back to an era when everyone is ripping each other off. Because, like, we're also at a point now where how many Mario Kart clones are there again? It's like that was a big thing back in the 90s, and now they're doing it again. Depends on the version, because certain games got rid of takedown. It's no longer a move in some games. So then when they reintroduced Veldum, they were like, oh yeah, that's right. You're not bad. And I guess I'll keep that one Kadabra around, but whatever. Oh yeah, and of course, this is back in the game. And yes, it does have its ability. This also seems to be the ghost type expansion, because there are a lot of good ghost types now, more than ever. The only thing we're missing is Jellicent. And now and then you have a ghost type for every type. Also, do you like this? Went out of my way for some shinies. This was an accident. But hey, I'm not complaining. Do you have... Did I raise you completely? Yes, I did. Yes, but it's funny, so I give it a pass because it actually genuinely makes me laugh. So, I found out something. The one side quest where you have to have nothing but Starmie, if I use that shiny Starmie and Mega Evolved it, it works. It counts. Oh yeah, by the way, Best Regional Burb just got better. Because it indeed has a Mega Evolution now. Yeah, some of the new Megas are kind of insane. Like, Heatran has a Mega Evolution? Why? Some Pokemon that I said needed something. Gerlurk has a Mega Evolution. That was a Pokemon that needed something. It was too cool of a Pokemon to be, like, to be as mid as it is. Yeah, Glimmora got a Mega Evolution. Golisopod did too. It's pretty cool. Yes! And it actually looks pretty cool. It looks like this. It kind of looks like it ate Metagross. Nah, it's still Ground Ghost. Some of the Megas, I was like, huh? Like, huh? This one just makes me laugh. Because now it's just a tray of... It's a tray of onigiri. Onigiri. It's a tray of, nigiri. Then we have this now. I think so, actually. Here's Mega Staraptor for the record. Fighting, flying. Go figure. Then they gave this thing a Mega. I was like, alright, sure. Also, I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's absurdly powerful, though. But I'm not sure how I feel about it. And then we go from an angel to a fallen angel. I like the theming. And yes, it is Dark Ghost. I think they did, actually. Also, Mega Lucario Z. Hey, how's that Power lawsuit working? Couple new side quests. I wonder what it all entails now.